gave you the 5 W's and the 1 H. If you use that as a model, you will discover that you'll be able to cut across all aspects of society and then design your message to fit into that, because it covers everything. What is the message you want to communicate? Where is the message coming from?
Who is it going to?
Who is the message going to, and who is communicating it?
The who?
Yes, who is
varied.
it? No, but you see,
varied.
this variation you are talking about, when you do your stakeholder mapping, you should be able to capture the critical publics you want to address. You should. But you see, when these things are not properly done, you just throw information out there. When you do your proper analysis, your audience analysis, as you call it in television, we call it public analysis or stakeholder mapping. When you do that, you'll be able to know these are the people that I am going to address. And this is how I should address them. And you know what? Today we are emphasizing that communication has become a leadership function. It is no longer something that you do because you want to do it. In those days, you just communicate or you just manage information. It's now a leadership function, meaning that leaders must be sensitive to communication and how they communicate so that they can be helped in what they say.
When you talk about leaders being sensitive to communication, let's
Am I opening another frontier?
No, when you talk about leaders, I want to ask this. Is it possible that because Nigerians understand leadership to just mean being at the center alone, has been the reason why communication has not been effective enough?
No.
Because,
No. He just told you that he's a leader.
If we had the communication, at the subnational level, like he has said. Say, for example, somebody in Kano is speaking to the people in Kano. He's able to understand their language. He's able to understand their needs. Somebody in Edo State, somebody in Rivers. Instead of just looking out for one person at the center to speak to all these people. Could that be the reason why communication is not
No, let's look at it in this context. The man in Kano is speaking for Kano and speaking for Kano audience. The man in a local government in Kano, I think there is Fage. There is Fage local government, for instance, or Fage in Kano. He will be addressing that local community in that local government area. The man at the national level that needs a national audience or national public is addressing the national. So that's why we must understand who our public represents. Because if you don't understand it, you will not be able to use the right bullet. I don't want to use bullet because I'm SK smart. You will like to use the right message. You like to use the right message, but all I was trying to say is use the right message, but this message is well packaged and well structured to hit the right target, whether at federal, whether at state, whether at local government. By the way, I have a difficulty with this issue of subnational because it is not part of us. It's not constitutional. Our constitution recognizes states as a second tier of government, not subnational. I don't borrow those things that these guys in the West foist on us, and we begin to run with it. We have federal government, we have state government, we have local government. That is what our constitution recognizes. So when I'm communicating, I need to know who are the people I want to reach. Are they at national? Are they at the state? Are they at the local government? Are they even within the zone?
Well, they're everywhere.
Exactly.